Tonight I'm teaching another Poppets class. It's the second in a series of four. So tonight we're doing Scandinavian yarn Poppets. And I originally learned how to make these at a Victorian day camp that my grandpa took me to. He lives by Lake Tahoe. I think it's called Camp Richardson or something. And the girls had to make a certain type of toy and the boys had to make another one. I think they made paper airplanes or something. But I loved making them, and so ever since then I've been making them. And I make them for friends as gifts and whatnot. And as I grew up my spirituality, I started connecting them to Poppets and selling them for that. Or like that's how I opened my store originally at the Well and Spindle, was in 2008. I started selling Poppets, whereas before I'd usually just give them as donations or gifts or whatnot. And here's what they're supposed to look like. This is a man. You take the little legs off right here, then it becomes a skirt and it's a woman. This is a traditional one right here. And I call them Scandinavian yarn Poppets because I talked to a couple people and I can't find any solid research online, and I don't think it's because I'm using the right wording or something. But I've seen the Greek fever dolls made out of like an embroidery thread. It looks just like this. And Scandinavian, a couple of people had told me, oh, those are Scandinavian like yarn dolls. I made those as a kid. And then the majority of the people that I've sold them to or talked to about them come from Scandinavian German ancestry. They're like, my grandma made those with me, or I made this as a kid, and blah, 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 blah. So, and I had a couple like history people in the essay, before I knew what the essay was, years ago, tell me that they were Scandinavian yarn Poppets. But unfortunately, no research. So I can't really just, usually when I sell them or whatever, I just say yarn Poppets, because I don't really want to claim that they're from anything. But Poppets are made all over the world. I mean, so, and different textiles are used, and I'm sure if they're used like this in Greece, could have been used in Scandinavian countries as well. But since my store is more connected to Germanic and Scandinavian practices, I just say that they're Scandinavian yarn dolls. But so that's what a traditional one would look like. This one is super simple to make, but as I got more into them over the years, I started creating other ones like this. And you would think that's the same concept. The hair is a lot harder to add on because it can get messed up really easily. It kind of looks like she has like a Jersey Shore poof going on there. I could make it thinner. And whereas this has like one body piece and the arms, this has a body piece, a skirt connected underneath, and the arms. So it's a little bit more complicated, and I don't want to teach these in this class yet until they get these basics done, because these take a lot longer. Like people would ask me how long it takes, I'm like, I don't really know. It takes like 30 minutes because I usually go into a trance kind of state when I'm making them, because it becomes so focused you can't really do anything else. And so I like go in there, and then all of a sudden when it's done, I'm like kind of like wake up, you know. Because you can't, like with some things that I do, I can like watch TV or listen to music or whatever and talk to people who are next to me and do different things. But you gotta make sure you're watching all the threads and everything on here. They don't have to be exact, but if you lose some of them, it's gonna look funky. So this was a Aschenputtel doll that I had made. Her apron's missing though. I'm showing you some that I had kept for myself. These is one of my first ones, and her hair is totally messed up. I was trying to make a hell doll. And I'm sorry if the lighting can't really see. She has some big hair, but I still like her. Oh, and I have a couple more. I left them in the box though. Most of them I've sold or given away. And it's funny, we went to the Scandinavian section during Christmas and found this. And I was like, oh my god, it's the same thing, except for she has a little wooden head. She's so cute. I used to have her hanging up in my room. So that's what we're making tonight. I could try and make a video how to make them. They're very simple, but it's hard because this camera, there's no real space for me to back up, and this camera kind of is too close. If I can get batteries for the flip cam, because that's what I figured out that was wrong with my flip cam, was that the batteries were dead, and they wouldn't recharge. They're like dead. So I had to try and see if I can save up to get rechargeable batteries, because it's expensive when you don't have a job. It's like $6 for 2 batteries, the rechargeable ones. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to this class. LaRay and Nikki have tons of yarn, and I gave them a bunch of yarn as well before. So they rolled them in 3rd balls because they do a lot of knitting and crocheting, and so we're going to be using those. And what we're doing tonight for the theme of our class is going to be color magic. So I printed out a list of different things, and I'm explaining color magic like very simply. And I usually go, I'm very laid back in my classes, so I go over things quickly, and I like to get to crafting. So if you've watched my other videos, you know what else we're doing right now. And next week, we are doing crochet dolls. LaRay's going to pre-crochet them, though. And they're going to look like the little voodoo type of stuffed dolls. Yeah, and then we're going to stuff them with herbs, and I'm trying to get the pillow stuff for them. I thought we had some here, but I got to look for it. And yeah, so that's about it for now. I'm gonna do another review when I get out when the class is over. That's what I did last time. But now I'm trying to hurry up and get ready. But I wanted to do this quick thing because I'm trying to get all my videos or all my classes to have a pre-video and then an after review video. So yeah, thank you for watching.